today because everybody here wanted to make a statement that says that Black life matters. And not only does Black life matter, but we all deserve equal protection under the law.
My name is Inga Willis. I'm from Southwest Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a proud graduate of the Howard University, where I learned several things that I take with me throughout my lifetime. One is the power of protest, and that is peaceful protest. And I salute my Howard brothers and sisters for their hands up photo yesterday, and I'm putting my hands up now. I stand here representing my grandparents. I stand here representing my parents who are still married. I stand here representing college graduates, not just first generation, but second and third and fourth that are African American. We are not all the stereotype.
For more than 50 years, Africans in America have been told amongst each other that a very special and important moment was coming to our doorstep. The late and great Gil Scott-Heron told us it would not be televised, and it appears he could have not been any more prophetic. That moment, brothers and sisters, that moment called revolution, is manifesting itself in front of our very eyes, with each malicious punch thrown, chokehold applied, and bullet fired.
In the meantime, we are staying on top of a developing story this morning. A local 18-year-old is shot and killed by police in Ferguson. Family members, joined by protesters, are demanding answers.
We wasn't causing any harm to nobody. We had no weapons on us at all.
Dorian Johnson says he was walking home from a convenience store with his friend Mike Brown. They were walking on the street when a Ferguson police officer from his vehicle told the boys to get out of the street. Johnson says they kept walking, causing the officer to confront the boys, first from his car, then got out of the car, firing a shot. Johnson says him and Brown were scared and ran away from the officer.
He shot again, and once my friend felt that shot, he turned around and he put his hands in the air, and he started to get down, but the officer still approached with his weapon drawn, and he fired several more shots.
This was wrong, and that was cold-hearted. You took my son away from me. You know how hard it was for me to get him to stay in school and graduate? You know how many black men graduate? Not many. Because you bring them down to this type of level where they feel like I don't got nothing to live for anyway. They're going to try to take me out anyway.
As time passes, we are given new years, months, and days. However, the narrative remains the same. Another black life has been lost at the hands of our perceived protectors.
Police need to take over Ferguson Police Department because they a piece of shit.
Servants to our community, sworn to adhere to a strict moral code, and for that reason, we are to trust them with our lives.
I just want to show you this, okay? Let me just give you an idea of what's going on. The protesters, here's this main intersection. The protesters have moved all the way down there. Nobody's threatening anything. Nobody's doing anything. None of the stores here that I can see are being looted. These are armed police with semi-automatic rifles, with batons. Now, why they're doing this, I don't know.
With history serving as a guide, you have to pardon the consensus of skepticism for this group.
Oh, fuck! Fuck you! Fuck the police! Fuck you!
From protests in Missouri to the streets of Atlanta, this story is sparking protests across the country.
As I look out of the group, I see diversity out here. These young people are wonderful. You are the future leaders of America. We need you in the public office. We need you to seek public office. We need you to put your agenda out there. We will support you.
With each new life lost, familiar feelings resurface. Anger.
I don't know about y'all, but this does not feel like freedom. It does not feel like freedom when I have to call my mother and ask where my baby nephew is, who's 15 and looks just like Trayvon.
Sadness. Paranoia.
I'm a veteran of the United States military, and that's the only thing that seems to civilize me when the police pull me over is when I pull out my military ID. Outside of that, I'm just another black man on the street and I'm afraid of my life.
Powerlessness.
We've been watching the coverage of this case, and he asked me why they shot him, and I had to tell him they were afraid of him because he was brown. And he asked, well, will they shoot me because I'm brown? And I had to tell him,
telling the truth.
I'm telling the truth. And I've had to prepare him to live as a second-class citizen here.
Why does it seem like we are involved in a hideous, never-ending sequel where the characters only change because the previous were killed off? How is it that despite the successes and transcendent abilities of many, it is still possible for others to be viewed with the same value as a cockroach? When will we receive justice, fair and equal treatment amongst our fellow Americans? More importantly, when will we realize the answers to questions such as these lie inside of us?
Hands up, don't shoot! 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 Hands up, don't shoot!
I don't want you guys to believe that this is the beginning. I don't want you to believe that we are starting something new. I don't want you to believe that the injustices that are going on today are something that happened overnight. It is a part of a system that is well oiled and that each and every one of us feed into every single day with our lifestyles. And it is very important as we march today, as we gather our energies into something productive in regards to dealing with these injustices that are going on in our communities, with our families, with our babies, with our children. It is important that we understand that this is the first step of many.
All of us, no matter your circumstance, your ability, your age, your color, are more powerful than we may ever realize because of the gifts we have inside of us. History has put us in a position to utilize these gifts to inflict change. It is imperative that we as individuals acknowledge that and give back. Everything we are able to do, whether you are a doctor, lawyer, entertainer, artist, chef, athlete, businessman, or woman, and far beyond this short list, these gifts are meant to be shared with the purpose of creating a better situation for others and ourselves. As humans, and more specifically as individual communities, we have a duty to uplift others so that they may uplift others, so that they may uplift others, so that they may uplift others. It is not only about selfishly advancing as one person in your field, because the truth is, at any moment, for any reason and by any circumstance, what is given can and will be taken away from you. However, by using our gifts to build our networks of individuals with gifts and abilities similar or exceeding our own, our chances greatly improve.
We are a people that no one believes can be peaceful. We are a people that no one believes.
So, what will you claim for your people? What will you earn? Will it be justice? Will it be better housing, schooling, increased employment opportunities? Will you take a look at yourself and figure out how you as an individual can bring others together in whatever way your gifts allow? It will behoove us all to do this sooner than later.
The people united will never be defeated. 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 The people united will never be defeated.